Good morning. Let's do my hair together. I already did my skincare. No, I don't have glass skin, but it is good and it is clear, except for this and this, which this was crazy. A pimple on my forehead makes sense. I usually get a pimple like on my cheek, usually on this side, but this high cheekbone on this side, that was crazy. But let's do my hair. This is what it looks like in the morning. Oh. I already showered, but I didn't wet it because I had to walk the dog and I didn't want to have wet hair. So maybe I won't douse it in water, but because it's giving volume. But let's do some stuff to it. As you can kind of tell, I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I was expecting it to be kind of like plastered to my head, but it makes sense because I rinsed it and conditioned it last night, and then I oiled it. And this is the oil I use. Hold on. Zoom. Moroccan oil treatment. That's what it's called. Moroccan oil treatment. And I was not going to put some in right now, but I just pumped it into my hand, so I'm going to. And I'm not a hair expert. I just have hair, you know. But I'm going to section it to a top section and a bottom section. And that's how we're going to work today. That's how we're going to do this. I have an audition tomorrow. A work session tomorrow. I call it a work. It's a work session, not an audition, because I'm meeting with the director. But still, it's an audition. They just call it a work session because you only really go in once, and it makes you feel special when you're somebody who like has a name. I swear that's the only reason they call it a work session. I usually comb through my hair with a brush. I don't know where the brush is. I found the brush, but I don't know if I'm gonna use the brush. But anyway, like I was saying, it's a work session. It's called a work session because I feel like it's more like, think of it more of as a final callback as opposed to an initial audition, which is nice, but also still as nerve-wracking as going into the first time. So I'm gonna take this mousse, which is the AG Care. My old roommate Morgan, put me onto this. It's a mousse gel, extra firm curl retention. And I'm gonna put this at my roots. I saw that somewhere. They're like, if you have puffy roots, put the mousse on your roots first. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in my hand right. Actually, no. Am I gonna apply it to my root? Oh yes. I'm a chaos monster. La 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 la. It's in my hand anyway. And I'm going in at the roots. And you kind of work it through. This is why your hair should be wet, actually, for this, because it's easier to distribute it when your hair is wet. So, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a hair influencer. I'm just a girl. Hold on. Okay, I've wet it a little bit more. That'll help. Oh. You gotta hold the bottle upright. So, I'm just kind of like combing it through. Like I'm a lunatic. La 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 la. And I usually like go until I like the definition that I'm getting. And I feel like it's fully saturated. I'm not like a less is more girl. Nowhere in life am I less is more. Except maybe acting. And even then. Alright. Now I'm going in with this Curlsmith Hydro Style Flexi Jelly. I'm running out of this, but I love this. I put a bunch in my hand. I'm gonna mix it with some water. I put it in my hand, I put water on top of it, and I just do that. And kind of like smooth it all over. There goes my dog. She's going to the bedroom. Make sure it gets on my ends, and then I'm running my fingers through. What is she doing? She's pacing back and forth. I think she heard me talking and wanted to make sure like she wasn't missing out, that somebody wasn't in here with me. You know, nosy girl stuff. Okay, so that's pretty good for the bottom section. I just would make sure your ends are coated. Okay, that's good. Huge slay. Let's do the top. Oh. Ugh. I'm gonna wet the top. I actually have a spray bottle. I don't know why I didn't use that. Cause I don't care. Hiccup. Oh. Okay, the top is wet. Now, my audition is tomorrow. I have a voice lesson and dinner with some friends tonight. So I'm like prepping my hair for tomorrow technically. Because I have an idea as to how I want to wear it. But I think it'll be better on second day hair as opposed to first day hair. Because second day hair is a little bit easier to control, in my opinion. Because I know, like, I already know kind of what the hair is going to be giving. So I don't have to stress as much on the day. Like, trying to make sure my hair looks right. Doing the same BS that I did on the bottom, on the top. Started the root, work down with the mouse. The mouse, the mouse. The mouse, the mouse, the meese, the mouse, the meese. Probably like, what are you auditioning for? I can't tell you. I already have a job coming up, thank God. This will not interfere with that job. This is a different job. Got the gel that I did before. Putting that through to the other side. Maybe a little bit more for this side. I need to get more of this. I love this stuff. This Flexi Jelly. I love Curlsmith. It's a great brand. I don't know who owns it. I will say that, but I do like it. Make sure you get them front pieces. I got some breakage in the front, but that's all right. It's giving micro bang, and I don't mind. I don't have time to mind. I feel like when you live your life in a wig most of the time for work, you just kind of, you just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Getting me under. Do. Okay. The fact that this video is 7 minutes long is crazy. It could be so much shorter. It could be so much shorter. All right. And now I'm pretty much gonna let it, I might add some more. But after this, I'm gonna let it air dry. I don't think I'm gonna add any water to this. Yeah. So I can give these curls some more definition. And I'm like, kind of like smoothing over the curls with the product in my hand. And now I'm gonna let this air dry while I do a bunch of other crap to get ready for my day. So yeah, I'll be back when it's air dried, and then we'll kind of style it. But I don't think I'm gonna put that in this video. So that is how I prep my curly hair. Usually I just let it dry like this, and then I have a fro, which actually maybe I'll do that today instead of, why this hair is stuck on my hand. I'm trying to get into the trash can. Get off of me. Okay, great. I also need a hallway rug. I can't find one because my door to the bathroom is low, so it like pushed the one I had out of the way every time I close the door, and I can't live like that. So yeah, but here's our hair. Yeah. See you. Bye. Okay, this is what I ended up doing with my hair. I don't know what it looks like in the back. It's none of my business, but I think it's okay. But just something cute and messy to do today.